Here, below it, I'm losing my fixed cost plus some variable. Why would you do that?
Okay.
There you go. You wouldn't. So this is the bottom of the supply curve. Here, I'll produce. From here to here, I'll produce. Only in the short run, but I'll still produce. Okay? From here up,
Economic profit.
economic profit.
So, question.
Yes, ma'am.
So when it starts, when all your variable costs become, or all your fixed costs become variable costs, you stop producing in the long run? Like that, it becomes long run when you stop producing?
If I'm losing money, if I'm at the red price here, okay, if I'm at this red price and I'm losing money, and my fixed cost becomes a variable cost, take the hat off, turn the lights out, take the sign out of the door, it's over. Because I've been losing money, now I don't have to anymore. My fixed costs go away. I don't have to pay those fixed costs anymore. Right? And now all I'm left with is a loss. So quit and go home. Yes?
So at normal profit, you're losing some of the fixed costs, but you keep the variable costs?
Normal profit is this.
What normal profit?
Normal profit's right here.
What about at the price?
Yeah, seriously.
Normal price.
That's the bare necessity, right?
That's what the producer has to have in order to remain in business. That's where Haley Silverthorne's t-shirt shop is just profitable enough to let her have the income she wants from that t-shirt shop.
But at MR, if you're producing at that level, then you're not losing all of your fixed costs.
Whoa, what level?
At the red line.
What red? Okay, it's here.
Yeah.
That's a loss. That's not.
That's a loss.
But you're not losing everything.
No, I'm not. Well, what do you mean by everything?
Part of your fixed costs.
I'm losing part of my fixed cost, not all of it.
Still retaining some of it.
Right, right. If my fixed costs were 500, here I'd be losing, I don't know, 200. Yeah.
If you wanted an economic profit, it would have to be above ATC.
Up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
How would shift your domain curve farther away?
In order to get the price up there, something would have to cause that to happen. Either my supply curve to the left or my demand curve to the right. Okay. Okay.
That all just makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
If a company was in like a perfectly competitive industry for long enough, wouldn't they have like their built fund left over to pay when they have to lose their fixed costs?
So why did you say that?
All right.
Going down anyway?
Savannah has asked a real world question. It's worth asking. Okay. If you're really in a perfectly competitive market, first of all, it's probably not going to really happen. But if you were really in a perfectly competitive market, and you had a little period of time where you made some profits before some other firms entered, okay? Maybe you figured out a way to do things cheaper than your competitors. Before they figured it out, you made some big fat profits, right? Okay, you got your boat fund.
Yes,
Awesome.
and now you know that people are going to find out what you did, and it's going to shift, and then people are going to get back in it, and then you're going to have losses. You know that your profits are only short-lived. You know that these profits are not going to last forever. Okay? You know that they're going to figure out what you've been doing, the price is going to come down, your profits are going to go away. And in fact, enough firms may enter the industry to push price below that normal profit level. So what do? You use your boat fund to pay for that.
You use your boat fund to cover your losses during that short-run period.
That way you can stay in the industry
And wait out those guys who just popped in and took losses immediately. Yeah.
But is it worth it?
Is it worth it to be your own boss rather than work at whatever horrible place you worked at before you became your own boss?
Well, what if it takes too long for that?
Wait out.
Your boat fund's gone.
Then it takes too long.
Shut down.
Yeah, but then your boat fund's gone.
What?
Yeah, I guess.
Then it takes too long. And when do you get out of the business if you're losing less than your fixed costs?
At the end of the short run. Right?
At the end of the short run, when your contract's over. Yeah.
McDonald's with White House.
Okay.
No. All right, so you're making a profit if the price is above ATC.
Yep.
You have a loss if it's between ATC and ABC.
Yep.
And then you have a shutdown situation when it's below ABC.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. All lovely. Just like the graphs I gave you.
Yeah.
Those
I stared at them for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of pictures and stuff drawn all over them, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
idea what I was doing.
Yeah,
Mind blank.
those are pretty good. Should I have waited to give you those until like
Yeah.
today or the day before?
Yeah.
No, I use them all the time.
I just can't
I
find
never.
it.
Do you really?
I wrote notes on
Not
it.
like, I mean like when we like do stuff.
Use them for a reference point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I was thinking. Yes, Miss Finch.
Okay, so on your little wonderful picture,
Mhm.
this is how you drew the long run.
Uh-huh.
But then, when we were doing it earlier, we were in a bunch of little.
Ah,
in there.
2 different long runs. Okay. The way to think of it is this, and let's use our. No, you know what? I'm gonna draw a new to make it clean. We're gonna make this work right. Okay. So let's look at a long run situation for a firm. Okay. And I don't need my industry graph. That's not gonna be necessary. So, all right.
Because these are always true.
Hey, Nate, are all the industry supply and demand curves already on there on each graph?
Yeah, and we did it on.
All right. Good.
Wait, what's that say up there at the very top?
That's a dollar sign. Okay. All right. Yeah. Normal profit, long run. Good.
Yes.
Happy?
Yes.
Okay. Now.
So when you
I am not.
Not you.
Yes, I am. All right.
I know.
Now.
I like your Al Davis quote.
Yeah. Right. All right. So this is our situation, right?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to hear anything more about it.
This is our situation, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, what was your question?
Like, what is the difference between the long run graph that you have right here and then the one that we did with all the little tiny circle things?
Yes. What is the difference between this? This is the long run, right? What's the difference between this and all those little tiny things we drew before?
Isn't the one you drew before an accumulation of a lot of those?
For instance,
This is short run.
this is short run. Watch this.
Wait, we just said that this was long run.
Yeah, but this is a short run, a part of a long run.
Whoa.
Every long run can be a longer run.
No, that's not what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Wait, so the one that you had before that was short run?
It's longer now. I'm just saying.
How's this firm doing right now? How's this firm doing right
A
now?
lot better.
They're doing fine. They're making normal profit. But when their contracts run out and the long run happens, what should this firm do? They should expand
To there.
to this,
Okay.
right? And if they do that,
You're decreasing.
their marginal cost curve will shift all the way out here, and they'll have a whole new set of cost data.
That was lower than the
And look, now they have a economic profit, right?
Fun.
So,
And other firms will realize that, and they'll grow bigger, shifting that supply curve out, driving price down, and then this firm will be right there, which is a dream for us as consumers. So what?
long term to short term, or long run to
This is long run normal profits, but it's a short run event because it's a short run average total cost curve. We could expand and involve ourselves in a different short run average total cost curve, and then later experience long run
okay.
in that situation.
How do you know if it's a short run average?
So that's long run for a firm. That's how that transitions to.
This one is here.
All right.
Yeah.
That's for which one? For how they transition to the.
This is a perfectly competitive firm in the long run.
But there was like.
So when you
let's
ask-
show how they transition.
Wait, let me finish.
From like profit maximization, profit minimization, and
This is where you end up.
that's for all three.
Yep, that's where you end up. Normal profits.
Oh.
Okay? Now, once those normal profits are in place, the firm may find, hey, you know what we could do? We could expand and benefit from, what would they benefit from if they expanded? They would benefit from
Economic profit.
short run.
Economies of scale.
Oh, yes, economies of scale. They would benefit from economies of scale because that would mean, hey, lower cost because I'm bigger, right?
Isn't this economies of scale expansion?
If I go too far, my next average total cost curve could be up here.
Okay.
In that case, that's diseconomies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're asking us to draw, and show how these markets transition to long-run equilibriums, like that would
Transition to right here.
Yeah, that's the first one. That's long-run normal profit.
Yep.
Without that, but then the transition is the actual ATC1.
Nope.
Wait, that's not?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's do one. Let's do one. Hey, folks, how about this? Let's try and isolate it this way. The long-run average total cost curve is a collection of average total cost curves. Good?
No.
And the long-run average total cost curve really only applies in its own situation. Okay? If I ask you about long-run average total cost curves, what I mean is, how does a collection of short-run average total cost curves look for this firm?
Okay.
They experience constant returns. They experience diminishing returns.
Economies of scale.
They experience economies of scale, and then diseconomies of scale. Right?
No.
Okay? Now,
No. That doesn't matter. I don't understand how you went from this to this. And I don't understand what the diseconomies of scale. I didn't even number one today in class when you were talking about that. I couldn't even understand you because I thought you were saying like distant economies. And I was like, sorry, in China? What is happening?
let me come back to that and do this one first.
Major, I'm getting you new dry erase markers.
What?
I'm getting you new dry erase markers for this.
I have a lot of dry erase markers. Say what?
Well, I need ones that don't squeeze.
No, but I can probably make one for you. I mean, like not right now, but
Like before tomorrow.
probably.
That's a nice marker.
All right.
Do you get those out of the storage room?
No,
There's only like
they come mostly out of my pocket.
You know they have some in the storage room, right?
Yeah, they let me have
I
those.
think it's kind of irrelevant.
No, those are for big shots.
It's not.
And then the first one
It's not.
All right.
I'm in love with your city. It's not.
How do you calculate average revenue? Just out of curiosity.
Total revenue divided by quantity.
Okay.
Just that simple. All right, what do you want here? Loss, profit? Those are your choices.
Profit.
Profit? Oh, happy firm. That's nice. All right, now.
Isn't everybody owes one profit?
Clever.
Very little profit.
It's all relative. We don't know the scale. That's $1,000.
It could be $1 million.
Okay.
So our scale.
We don't know the scale.
Proportion.
Oh, because they would produce where the marginal.
Wait. Shh. Say it again louder.
Because they're gonna produce where average.
Nope.
MC equals
You
MR.
put MR.
Yes. MC equals MR. Always where MC equals MR. Right? Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah, I was confused.
There we go. Better. All right. Good? Okay. Makes sense? MC equals MR. Yes? We're going to produce here because producing an additional unit is a bad idea. Producing fewer units is a bad idea. Okay? Now, this means that this firm is earning a profit, right? And that profit is identified by this.
Wouldn't you also draw the ABC?
Oh,
I don't need it.
Because a normal
I
profit.
could. I just throw it down here somewhere.
But why don't we need it?
So what?
Oh,
Because you know it's below it, you know where it's at.
You know it's below ATC. It's got to be.
You can't find out you can't find out fixed cost though without ABC, right?
Don't need fixed costs. I'm making a profit.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you can't figure fixed costs out
We
without
don't need it,
ABC.
but
right?
if we are doing,
Loss, you need it.
yeah.
You're losing shutdown, you need it. You're doing profit, you don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, because like we wouldn't. we wouldn't produce where ATC meets MC at its lowest point unless that's where the price line was. And
That's
that would
right.
be normal profit, but we're making an economic profit.
Right.
So it would be where MC was not.
Always we're going to take those in. No, so here's our profit. Color it green.
Yeah.
For
Money.
Good? Here's my profit.
Economic profit or is that normal profit?
Say it again.
Is that economic or normal profit?
Economic.
Economic.
Why?
This is Haley Silverthorne paying all her bills and
Boat fund.
boat fund.
Where does her normal profit fall in? All the $7,000.
She's about to make a normal profit. And here's why. Because she's making an economic profit, what happens?
More people get into the industry.
Oh, she's making big bucks. I'm gonna
Oh my
do
gosh,
that too.
It's just the
Shifts the what?
supply
Yes.
curve
To the
Right.
Right.
And the demand curve to the left.
so my supply curve shifts to the right. So my supply curve shifts to the right until my price hits minimum ATC.
Not gonna go below that.
Yeah. If too many suppliers getting negative.
Now, that happens because my supply curve shifts to the right. Awful.
More people look at the market. That'd be
Firms enter the market looking for profit.
And the demand doesn't shift at all.
Nope. Good? And our price is now P1. Okay? Now, Mr. Cranack, your question was, doesn't demand increase? No. What you're saying, and you're right, in your head I hear this statement, but people are going to buy more. Yes, they are. You know why they're going to buy more? Because the price went down.
Yeah.
We're moving down along that demand curve, right? More being sold by the market total, right? Say what?
It's quantity demanded.
That's right. It changed quantity demanded. So that new price changed our quantity demanded. It increased our quantity demanded, drove down our price, and now Haley Silverthorne's big fat profit is gone. Okay? Gone away. Now she's back to long run equilibrium, where she's making the normal profit she expected when she entered the industry because, hey, you know what? I want to feed my family, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, right? I want to provide a good or service for my customers. I want to, serve the community. All that gibberish right there, okay?
I just had it.
And then she can save that economic profit for when she has losses.
Yeah, she's going to save that little green stuff right there in case a rainy day comes. Or she could spend it on a boat, and then when she loses money, she could petition the government for a bailout.
Exactly.
Or she could sell it.
But because she's a perfectly competitive firm and she's very, very small, they'll say to her, no, you're small enough to fail.
okay.
Bye. What's next?
Why is that?
Wait, that could also the price could also go below average total cost.
Why would it? Wait.
Well, no, the revenue could.
Wait. If we get to here, will firms continue to enter the market? No. Why not?
Because then they.
No profit to be made. A normal profit, sure, but that's not enough to attract them away from.
Call Cindy 160115.
That's not enough to attract them away from the job they've been doing. It's not enough to attract Haley away from IBM or wherever else she worked before. She wants an economic profit to be attracted away from IBM. Now,
Okay, so if they become more efficient somehow, they start producing so much that they drive the price down, then it could go down?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, thank you.
What does that even mean?
It's
It's my thing.
Yeah, I know what it means, but what does it
I
mean?
got a little thing working here where I'm like, teaching you something. You might not know about it yet, but you're going to figure it out. Some of you will figure it out.
Is that like Greeby's? That's the name of the Italian restaurant.
It is not the thing.
I got so excited.
That day will never come.
We're here.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
I know what it is.
What?
It's the turns on the test track in Top Gear. You have Chicago and Gambon.
And Hammerhead.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
What?
Is that the word?
I totally
That's the
just
word.
knew
Yes,
that.
Gambon.
Oh,
Yeah.
because Chicago and Hammerhead.
Because she watches Top Gear. You got to know.
Every week.
The Gambon turns where Michael Gambon went way off the track and almost like killed himself. The car was on 2 wheels.
Oh, I watch it. I was on your freaking every week. What is it? I never made the connection. Oh my gosh.
So what?
I should get bonus points for knowing that. Like,
It's a thing. I'll tell you about the restaurant. I'll tell you what.
that was the restaurant. I was like,
If I'm still in touch with you, and the restaurant's still open, when you get a degree in economics,
That'll never happen.
no, economics,
What about international?
no, economics,
What about journalism?
what if I
no,
What if I write about economics?
Tristan will find it.
we'll see.
Where is that? What's it?
How about this? When your accomplishments rise to the right level and we're still friends, years down the road, maybe I'll share the restaurant with you.
Are you gonna do it on Facebook with me, like
No, it's
comment
up in the
myself,
air.
like I do on everyone else?
Like
Like
Hannah
Hannah
Earl?
so happy.
Maybe.
You comment on her stuff all the time.
Seriously,
Maybe.
when I see you comment on someone's stuff, I'm just like, oh my god, I cannot wait till I graduate.
Where's it at in
Like,
New York?
oh, John.
Where's what?
That pizza place?
No. We're talking about an Italian restaurant that's near, like it's in the metro Atlanta.
It's in Roswell.
That's
What?
Have you done people?
How do you know it's in Roswell? I told you it was in Roswell?
Yeah.
Did I tell you that? I think I told you it was in Roswell. I think you made that part up.
I went to this really great Italian restaurant before Keith Urban. What was it called?
Okay. Mr. Major, can you
I'll find it out, but it's delicious.
I guess we're done, right?
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to student.
Hey, quick question.
Go.
What's the difference between decreasing marginal returns and diminishing marginal returns?
None.
None?
No.
Okay.
Different phrases.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yep. You know what, Madison? I may have a couple extra.
That wasn't a light bulb moment. That was
Luciana.
real estate in my video. I don't know. There was March 400 right there. There's progressive lighting. My brain.